Okay, I'm a little nervous about this, but I may have actually fixed the delay. After asking ChatGPT, and actually ChatGPT's answer making it worse. Appreciate the offer, but it made it worse. I am trying a new thing, and I want to see if it works, see if my mouth lines up with my audio and all that stuff. So if it's a total failure, great, whatever. That's what experiments are for, right? But if it does work, then hopefully the audio and the video match up now, which would be cool. So far so good, right? But then, 45 minutes into the stream, let's see if there's a super delay. I don't know. We'll find out. All right. I think the next thing to do is we got to play the puzzles. Today I titled our stream Commemorate and Commiserate School. We love school. You learn a lot. I think a lot of life skills, not just academic learning, but life skills are learned in school. It just, why did it have to happen right now? Right? Why does it need to be quite so soon? I don't know. I'm not mentally there yet. I'm what can we have a little bit longer before we have to dive in and be at school and all that? So I don't know. It's a toss-up. I'm excited for school, but at the same time, I'm yeah, but can I not for a little while? But here we are, so we're doing it. All right. Let's dive in. Let's play the puzzles. As far as I can tell, there's not any delay, so I'm feeling good about it. If on your end you're whoa, Miller, you're seeing something different than I'm seeing, it totally doesn't line up, let me know, because this is, every day is a total experiment. All right, I see Borg, Poke, or Poke, right? Either one. Devil, Scroll, Vulcan, Drag, King, Elf, Punch, Batman. Elf, Punch, Batman! That's quite a headline. Sinner, Graph, Click, Pierce, and Hover. At first I was trying to see if maybe there are words that okay. I was going to see if there are words that are misspelled or spelled different ways, like anagrams, right? I do see bore, poke a hole, bore a hole, pierce a hole, maybe punch a hole. Let's try punch. To perforate. That's a good word for it, to perforate. Things you do with a mouse, you might scroll, you might click, you might hover. Oh, and drag. Oh, yeah, mouse movements. Mouse actions. Okay, great. Dua, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, and then, Elf, Batman, I feel like Batman and Devil have horns. You know what I mean? Batman's helmet has the horns. All right. Well, you were having a fun time. I'm sorry. Let's see. We've got to drain the swamp, right? A king's crown has spikes on it. Elf hat. I don't know. What do you guys see? Do you see anything that stands out? I'm going to shuffle. Sometimes that helps. Kingpin, King Kong. Vulcanize. Vulcan grip. Right, the Vulcan death grip. Hey, Gianmarco, how you doing? Borg. Cyborg. Brog. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to anagram these words to see if it makes something else. Yeah, I'm stuck on these ones. I don't know. I'm kind of lost on these two specifically. Sinner has... does bad things. A sinner sins. A sinner repents. A sinner... Lend me an ear. I can see like elf ears. Oh, wait a minute. Batman, like the pointy tall ears. Do Vulcans have pointy ears? Does the devil have pointy ears? Pointy ears. Okay. All right. Sinner, King, Graf, and Borg. Oh, I would not get that. Wimbledon winners. Good night. Yeah. All right. The green category. To perforate. To bore a hole, pierce, poke, and punch. Mouse actions. To click, drag, hover, and scroll. Ones with pointy ears. Batman, Devil, Elf, and Vulcan. And then Wimbledon winners, the purple category. That's a tricky one. Very tricky. Well placed as a purple. Borg. Actually, I do know that one. Bjorn Borg. Graf. I want to say Steffi Graf. King, I have no idea. And then Sinner, I have no idea. Oh, Callie, I was having a hard time. I was lost and desperate. I was in a moment of weakness. All right, and then if we scroll down this one, there we go. That looks a little better. No, you're not going to ban him. You're not going to ban him. P.S. By the way, how did your entrance exams go, Gianmarco? Everything go well, or do you not get to know for a little while? Probably takes a while to know. All right, a 5x5 with no breaks. Parts of a museum dinosaur exhibit. Maybe just bones. Smiling face with sunglasses. Sounds like an emoji. Painter's stand. An easel? Is that how you spell easel? I think that's how you spell easel. Restaurant item often asked for by signing the air. Oh, yeah. Check, please. Overly slapdash. Slapdash? What does that mean? Slapdash. Tree with smooth gray bark. Oh, a beech tree. Oh, maybe we are correct on all these. Nebraska City, that's home to Union Pacific headquarters. Omaha. Features of bloodhounds that are said to be 1,000 times stronger than humans. Noses. Boot from a game. Eject. Kick them out. Silky smooth. Nice. Nice. Okay, that's cool. Cool. And kind of reorienting things, I also put the time in the top right corner. I don't know, maybe it gets cut off on some screens, but if it doesn't get cut off, then you get to see the time in the top right corner. No results yet. Next year? You have to wait an entire year to know? Man, oh man. All right. Well, good. That was actually a really easy 5x5 with no breaks. Check, please. Here, let's go to the top. Parts of a museum dinosaur exhibit. Bones. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of bones when you talk about dinosaurs, huh? Emoji. Smiling face with sunglasses, for one. An emoji. A painter's stand is an easel. Restaurant item often asked for by signing the air. Check, please. Hasty. Overly slapdash. Slapdash. I've never heard that word before. Slapdash. Hasty. Tree with smooth gray bark. A beech tree. Nebraska City that's home to the Union Pacific headquarters. Omaha. I think that's Omaha, Nebraska. There's also a poker game called Omaha. Different from like Texas Hold'em that everyone's used to. Features of bloodhounds that are said to be 1,000 times stronger than humans. Their noses. Boot from a game. Eject. And then silky smooth. Silky smooth. Hopefully our hopefully our stream is silky smooth. If it's not buttery smooth right now, if you'd let me know. If it seems choppy, or maybe the what do you call it? The syncing, right? The delay. Still trying to fix that delay. I hope it's working now. All right, go ahead. Add another day to your 14-day streak. Let's play the Wordle. And we play, let's see, what do we play? We could play Silky. Little bit of help. We got an L out of that. I'm trying to think of a non-intersecting word. How about front? Okay. There's an R and there's an O. Nothing in the right place yet. How about mauve? Okay, and there's an A. Nothing's in the right place. We've got this kind of like tetramino kind of thing, Tetris piece going on here. So it's not like blank A. We know that. Could be blank O. Poo. My finger slipped. That's funny. X poo. Oh. Ooh, that's a word. Hold on. Coral, right? Under the sea, coral. Let's try it. Oh my gosh. I love it. Cool. Yeah, we did great. Past Wordle words have been all over the place. Tough. Yeah. And I've noticed a lot of them that started or ended with Y. Have you noticed that? Tons of words have ended with Y just recently. Silky, front, and mauve. That gave us an L, an R, an O, and an A. And I know it wasn't consonant O, consonant A, so I'm like, all right, let's try consonant O. And there's an R, there's an A, there's an L. So oral, and we tried coral. And that worked out great. Under the sea. Oh, that's funny. Under the sea. Love it. Okay. So far, it looks like it's running well on my end. Okay. So I did kind of rearrange things just a little bit. So if it doesn't quite line up, we'll have to see. All right. Rock solid. Rock solid. Rock solid. How about steady? Whoops, not 2Ds. Steady! Cool. Something that's rock solid. Something that's rock solid is steady. It's anchored. It's strong. Oh, strong. Is strong in there? S-T. There's no R. Oh, there's a good one. Constant. Constant. Igneous and metamorphic rock. That's funny. Maybe one day they will do something like that. It's funny when there's back-to-back ones of, you know, like, well, here's one meaning of the theme, and then the next day, here's another meaning of the theme. Constant. Like on. Yeah, we're still alive. I bet you it's steadfast. I see fast. Oh, here, this is the spangram. Hold fast. Hold fast. Cool. Strands now contains a stats button. Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry, my camera glitched out for... Oh, it's still glitching out. Okay, we're glitching out. Firm. Sound. Okay, one last one. And devoted. Devoted. Nice. Okay, that works. That works. Trying to figure this out. Trying to make it work. Fix that. There we go. We're getting it figured out, aren't we? Okay, hold fast. Rock solid. Constant. Unwavering. Right? You might hear someone has unwavering faith. Devoted. Sound. Firm. And steady. Cool. Okay. And then I scroll just a little bit. There we go. All right, that's good. Still trying to figure out how to make this one look good. That's okay. You don't like that it has a stats button now? Hang on, I'm checking on my stream. Am I still live on your end? Hopefully. There we go. There we go. I took a look at it somewhere else and it wasn't lining up. There we go. Okay, well. Welp. It is what it is, right? Why don't you like the stats button? Okay, try to solve in 5 words. I see N, S, R, W, Y, K, D, A, and I, C, L, T. There's no H. There's no E. And A and I are on the same side. There's no G. Walk in? Without a G? I don't understand. Ooh, we can almost spell narwhal if we had an H. Sickly. Could play that. Yaw. Pitch, roll, and yaw. They're good words, but I'm going to wipe the slate clean. Crawley. It just makes the game require you to find something like the spangram first. You're just finding words that fit the theme, and for the most part, many people don't usually understand the theme. I know. It didn't quite work. We could fit Callie in there. If there was an E, we could spell yikes. All right, I'm going to remember that word too, because that's a good word, crawly. Lard. Trank? That's a word? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Tranks. Apparently that's a word. Scaly. Tranks, scaly. Yind. Yin is a word. Okay. Not a word. Okay, so I'm going to write these ones down because I have another idea. Tranks and scaly. Okay, so we could start off with want, and then tranks, whatever that means. Okay, last word. I just need that Y. Wait, drinky is drinky? Oh, I can't do KY because they're on the same side. I don't think that's a word anyway. Is K a word? Ah, K's a word. All right, great. Sploosh. All right, so we started with want and then tranks, whatever that means. That was one of those words I'm typing in, expecting it to say, sorry, that's not a word, but apparently it is. Scald, right, to burn yourself. On a drink. And then K, K-A-Y. Cool. Yeah, we did it in 5 words. There it is. All right. Well, if you like what you see, sorry about the delay. We're still trying to figure that one out. But if you like what you see, give it a like. Consider subscribing. Okay. Let's do the connections, where we're going to recap the connections. We've already done it. Creating 4 groups of 4. To perforate, to bore a hole, to pierce, to poke, to punch. Mouse actions. Click, drag, hover, and scroll. Blue, ones with pointy ears. Batman, Devil, Elf, and Vulcan. Oh, trank is short for slang for tranquilizer. Ones with pointy ears. Batman, Devil, Elf, and Vulcan. And then the purple category, Wimbledon winners, Borg, Graf, King, and Sinner. I think it was Bjorn Borg. Correct me if I'm wrong. I am wrong once in a while. All right, there we go. We'll start at the beginning. Let's see. Parts of a museum dinosaur exhibit. Bones. Emoji is a smiling face with sunglasses for one. Painter's stand is an easel. E-A-S-E-L. I'll remember that. Restaurant item often asked for by signing in the air. Check, please. Overly slapdash. Hasty. Slapdash. That's quite a word. Tree with smooth gray bark. Beech tree. Nebraska City that's home to Union Pacific. Omaha, Nebraska. Features of bloodhounds that are said to be 1,000 times stronger than humans. Noses. Boot from the game. Eject. Kick them out. And then silky smooth. Silky smooth. And then so we tried silky, and that gave us the L, that gave us the R and the O, and the A from these 3 non-intersecting words, silky, front, and mauve. And from those 15 letters, we only got 4 letters, but that's okay. That was enough for us. I thought, you know what? Well, maybe it's consonant O, because it can't be consonant A, right? So consonant O, R, what? A-L. You know what's funny? I thought coral at first, or like, no, I thought Carol, C-A-R-O-L. And I was like, no, switch them, because the A can't go there. So we tried coral. Nice. All right. Rock solid. Hold fast. Devoted. Sound. Firm. Steady. Unwavering. And constant. Constant. Nice. Cool. And then the letterbox today. Want. Tranks. Like tranquilizers. Scald. And the D led to drink, and the K for K. The K led to K. K-A-Y. Awesome. Well, this was good. Still trying to figure out things about my stream. I felt like it ran better in the past. I don't know what's quite going on. We're still trying to figure things out. I'm going to kind of revamp my setup, figure things out here and there, see if we can make this run better, more efficiently, so that we can accommodate for terrible internet connection and I don't know, all that stuff. So you guys are awesome. Thanks for sticking with me and staying on board. Thanks for your help on the puzzles. Gianmarco, I did need a little bit of a hint, so I appreciate that. Yeah, you guys are awesome. School is going good. You know, it's teacher meetings, and we got together with a whole bunch of other teachers in the district and kind of commiserated a little bit. The beginning of the school year. We're all excited to get back, but also like, summer was great. I want more. You guys are awesome, and I will catch you on the next one. See you later, guys.